Good morning and good evening. I'm excited to participate in World HVDC Week and honored to have a chance to speak to you alongside the industry's leading experts. Thank you and congratulations to the conference organizers for assembling an impressive array of participants and speakers, even during these challenging times that still prevent many of us from gathering in person. The U.S. Agency for International Development, known as USAID, is a premier international development agency working to advance economic development, to conserve the environment and biodiversity, to improve health and education, and to reduce poverty around the globe. Through our assistance to more than 100 countries, we help to build economically prosperous communities while demonstrating American generosity and promoting resilience. In the energy sector, USAID assists nations to deploy renewable energy and improve energy efficiency and reform regulatory systems to create an enabling environment for new technologies and to increase private sector investment. We also use the United States' unique combination of technological prowess and diplomatic presence to unite countries around common energy challenges. For example, interconnecting national electricity systems and building regional energy markets. We have seen tremendous success over the last decade. Globally, more than 1 billion people have gained access to electricity since 2010, and prices for clean energy technology have fallen dramatically. Yet, there is more work to be done. Nearly 1 billion people still lack access to electricity, and many more suffer from poor service quality, including frequent and long power outages. Many countries now need greater electricity supply in a time when reducing greenhouse gas emissions and meeting climate mitigation targets is an important priority. Countries around the world are in the process of creating policy, legal, and regulatory frameworks necessary to attract private investment in clean energy, to increase energy efficiency, and to expand access. USAID works with these countries across all aspects of the energy sector to build strong systems that can power global economic and social development while assisting nations to meet climate change goals. Here in Central Asia, our mission engages with the 5 Central Asian nations: Kazakhstan, the Kyrgyz Republic, Tajikistan, Turkmenistan, and Uzbekistan, as well as the South Asian nations of Afghanistan and Pakistan, to modernize the region's energy systems. The electricity systems of the Central Asian nations were once interconnected. However, following the collapse of the Soviet Union, many of these interconnections were severed, and for the most part, the nations have built independent energy systems since that time. Today, the region's cross-border electricity trade is unfortunately only 10% of what it was during the Soviet times. In recent years, it has become increasingly apparent that in order for the region to solve its energy challenges, the nations must work together to build a regional electricity market based on a common set of technologies and regulations, with transparent pricing and a system that protects the rights of end consumers. As such, USAID is supporting the development of a Central Asian regional electricity market, known as CAREM. CAREM will unite the Central Asian nations under a regional electricity market that encourages efficient and rational utilization of the region's natural resources, and which will be underpinned by a robust transmission infrastructure. This market will improve energy security, it will facilitate commercial trade transactions, it will attract private investment, and it will significantly enhance economic growth. It will serve as a platform for an expanded Central Asia, South Asia power market, especially with Afghanistan and Pakistan, and it will encourage the deployment of the lowest cost power generation. A backbone infrastructure project of the regional electricity grid is the Central Asia, South Asia Power Project, commonly known as CASA 1000. CASA 1000 is a $1.2 billion infrastructure project that will allow for the export of surplus hydroelectricity from the Kyrgyz Republic and Tajikistan to Pakistan via Afghanistan. The project will allow for the export of 1,300 megawatts of clean electricity during the summer months when both the Kyrgyz Republic and Tajikistan experience surplus electricity generation from hydroelectric dams, and when Pakistan is most in need of additional supply. Of course, we are all here today to discuss HVDC, the subject of this week's event, so I'll get into some of the technical details. The CASA project will construct a 750-kilometer HVDC line between Sangduta, Tajikistan, and the city of Peshawar, Pakistan, via the Salang Pass in Kabul, Afghanistan. HVDC converter stations will also be included as part of the project, as well as a 477-kilometer-long, 500-kilovolt alternating current transmission line between Datka, Kyrgyzstan, and Khujan, Tajikistan. Furthermore, a 1,300-megawatt AC/DC converter station will be constructed in the city of Sangduta, Tajikistan, as well as a 300-megawatt converter station in Kabul, Afghanistan. In Peshawar, a 1,300-megawatt converter station will be built and connected to Pakistan's electricity grid. Beyond the technical components, it's important to mention that CASA 1000 is a multi-donor project with support from USAID, from the Foreign Commonwealth and Development Office of the United Kingdom, from the Islamic Development Bank, the European Bank for Reconstruction and Development, and with a majority of the financing coming from the World Bank. USAID's primary contribution is the financial support to the operation of the CASA 1000's Intergovernmental Council Secretariat, a convening body that facilitates fair and transparent negotiations and agreements on all things project-related. This includes technology, regulations, contracting, financials, and banking. I believe that the Secretariat is critically important to the success of the entire CASA project, and that the United States is uniquely positioned to provide such guidance due to our diplomatic presence in each of the CASA countries and the technical skills of U.S. energy sector entities. Through the Secretariat, we are ensuring effective coordination among all the stakeholders, including the donors, the banks, country governments, construction companies, and other key parties. CASA 1000 is a fantastic multi-donor, multi-government international development project. It will transform Central and South Asia's electricity systems. It will enable valuable foreign exchange revenues for the people of the Kyrgyz Republic and Tajikistan, and it will provide clean, reliable energy for the people of Afghanistan and Pakistan. Together, CAREM and CASA 1000 will support a regional power market that can deploy the lowest cost power from across the Central and South Asian countries to meet the needs of each country, lowering costs in support of greater economic and social development. And I believe the role, impact, and success of the CASA 1000 Secretariat can serve as a case study for other nations and regions as they embark on large-scale, cross-country, cross-border electricity systems development. Today, more than ever, it's important that we continue to commit ourselves to working together to achieve our common goals. Around the world, USAID is partnering with governments and the private sector to do just that. With that, I'd like to thank you again for the opportunity to speak with you today and for your attention. I wish you a most successful World HVDC Week. Thank you so much.